Biology, 9th ed., Sylvia Mater. Chapter 40. Chapter 40. Sense organs. Sense organs. Outline chemical senses: sense of vision, sense of hearing, taste, smell, sense of vision, human eye, focusing, photoreceptors, sense of hearing, sense of balance, chemical senses. Sensory receptors responsible for taste and smell are termed chemoreceptors. Chemoreception is found almost universally in animals, thought to be most primitive sense. In humans, taste buds are located primarily on the tongue. Sense of taste. In humans, taste buds are located primarily on the tongue. Taste buds open at a taste pore. Have supporting cells and elongated taste cells that end in microvilli. 4 primary tastes: bitter, sour, salty, sweet. Taste buds for each are concentrated on the tongue in particular regions. Taste buds in humans. Sense of taste and smell. Sense of smell. Sense of taste and smell work together to create a combined effect. Interpreted by the cerebral cortex. Dependent on olfactory cells. Located within olfactory epithelium. In the roof of the nasal cavity. Nerve fibers from olfactory cells lead to neuron in the olfactory bulb. Olfactory cell location and anatomy. Photoreceptors are light sensory receptors. Sense of vision. Photoreceptors are light sensory receptors. Photoreceptors generate nerve impulses which pass to the brain by way of optic nerve fibers. Arthropods. Eyes are compound. Insects have limited color vision. Compound eye. Nectar guides. Vertebrates and certain mollusks have a camera-type eye. Sense of vision. Vertebrates and certain mollusks have a camera-type eye. Single lens focuses an image of the visual field on closely packed photoreceptors. The human eye: 3 layers: sclera, opaque outer layer, fibrous layer, choroid, thin middle layer. Iris regulates size of pupil. Retina, inner layer. Contains rod cells and cone cells. Anatomy of the human eye. Light rays pass through the pupil and are focused on the retina. Focusing the eye. Light rays pass through the pupil and are focused on the retina. Focusing starts at the cornea and continues as rays pass through the lens and humor. Shape of lens is controlled by ciliary muscles. Distant object, muscles relaxed. Near object, muscles contracted. Focusing the eye. With normal aging, the lens loses its ability to accommodate for near objects. Also may make lens subject to cataracts. Nearsighted. Elongated eyeball, wear concave lenses. Farsighted. Shortened eyeball, wear convex lenses. Focusing of the human eye. Common abnormalities of the eye with possible corrective lenses. Photoreceptors of the eye. Both rods and cones have an outer segment joined to an inner segment. Pigment molecules are embedded in membrane of discs in the outer segment. Rhodopsin. Rods permit vision in low light. Peripheral vision in motion. Cones permit vision in bright light. Fine detail and color. Photoreceptors in the eye. Integration of visual signals in the retina. Retina has 3 layers of neurons. Layer closest to choroid contains rod and cone cells. Middle layer contains bipolar cells. Innermost layer contains ganglion cells. Synaptic integration and processing begin in the retina. Then impulses are sent to the brain. Structure and function of the retina. Sense of hearing and balance. Anatomy of the ear. Outer ear, pinna and auditory canal. Middle ear begins at tympanic membrane and ends at oval and round windows. Ossicles found between tympanic membrane and the windows. Auditory tube, Eustachian tube, extends from middle ear to nasopharynx. Inner ear has 3 areas. Semicircular canals. Vestibule. Cochlea, anatomy of the human ear. Sound waves enter the auditory canal. Process of hearing. Sound waves enter the auditory canal. Strike tympanic membrane, causing it to vibrate. Malleus takes pressure from inner surface of tympanic membrane. Passes it to the stapes, multiplying the pressure along the way. Stapes strikes membrane of oval window, passing pressure to fluid within cochlea. Mechanoreceptors for sound are the hair cells of cochlear canal. Process of hearing. Spiral organ, hair cells of cochlear canal, synapse with nerve fibers of cochlear nerve. Mechanoreceptors for sound are the hair cells of cochlear canal. Sound causes basilar membrane to vibrate. The stereocilia of the hair cells bend. Stimulates nerve cells leading to the auditory center. Mechanoreceptors for hearing. Mechanoreceptors of rotational equilibrium are in semicircular canals. Sense of balance. Mechanoreceptors of rotational equilibrium are in semicircular canals. Detect rotational and/or angular movements of the head. Maintain rotational equilibrium. Cupula. Mechanoreceptors of gravitational equilibrium are in the utricle and saccule. Detect straight line movements of the head in any direction. Maintain gravitational equilibrium. Otolithic membrane. Mechanoreceptors for equilibrium. Sensory receptors in other animals. Review chemical senses: sense of vision, sense of hearing, taste, smell, sense of vision, human eye, focusing, photoreceptors, sense of hearing, sense of balance.